Hi, it's Tuesday the 16th of April 2024. I'm continuing my walk from Land's End to John O'Groats. I'm just leaving Pontypool this morning and I'm spending the day walking to Abergavenny. It's about a 13-mile walk. So I think the walk mainly consists, it's going to be a sort of a gradual ascent up to a high point called Blorenge, and then a very steep descent down to Abergavenny. The first place I'm heading to is a place called the Folly. It used to be an old watchtower, so I'm hoping there'll be some nice views from there. I think it's generally going to be quite a sunny day with a few showers today. I've just arrived at the Folly. So the Folly was originally built around 1765 as an observatory, and this used to be a site of a Roman watchtower. And then it was demolished in 1940 to prevent its use as a landmark for enemy bombers. Then in the 1990s it was rebuilt and officially reopened in 1994. Some very nice views from here. A little bit cloudy at the moment though, unfortunately. This is looking safe towards Cardiff. That's looking back down towards Pontypool. Just arrived at my first trig point of the day. Continuing to Blorenge. I'm getting quite close to Blorenge now. It's just up there, so I should get a good view of Abergavenny quite soon. Just going to have a quick break here and then carry on. bit less wind on this side of the hill. So Abergavenny, just down there where I'm staying in the hotel tonight. And I think that's Sugarloaf Mountain just on the other side. So I'll be heading up to there. And then I'm going to Capel-y-Ffin tomorrow. And then I'll be wild camping just on the other side of Capel-y-Ffin tomorrow night. Just arrived in the centre of Abergavenny with its very pretty high street. So time to head over to my hotel, and tomorrow I'm off to Capel-y-Ffin. Today's walk, I'm starting today off by heading up to Sugarloaf. Then I'm heading down to a place called Forest Coal Pit, and then from there it's a long ascent up to a high point at 679 metres above sea level, which is the highest point I've been on the walk so far. I don't know the name, it's Welsh, I'll put the name at the bottom of the screen. And then I head down to Capel-y-Ffin, and then after there's a valley where I hope to find a spot to camp for tonight. Nearly at the top. It's not a bad walk up here actually, it's quite a long, gentle incline, there's nothing too steep about it. Just see Abergavenny down in the distance. I think that this very last bit's a bit steeper though. So I'm heading northeast now, down into the valley, and then I'll start heading northwest towards Capel-y-Ffin, and then onto a mountain called Twimper. Just arrived in the small hamlet of Forest Coal Pit. So from here it's a gradual ascent up to my next high point of the day. Just stopped at Gone When with its very impressive cairn for a little break. This is the way I've just came. I think Sugarloaf is just there over in the distance. And running parallel to this ridge, there's that ridge just over there, runs south to north. The Office Dyke path runs along there. I think that's the part, it goes from a village called Pandy and then goes to Hay-on-Wye. And right at the end of that ridge, there's a very good viewpoint called Hay Bluff. you get a really good view of Hay-on-Wye and the surrounding countryside. I'm doing quite well for time now. I should be getting to my camping spot quite early this afternoon. I'm quite pleased with my time today. Looking safe again, I can still just make out the Bristol Channel. So I'm just following this ridge for about another couple of miles and then I'm heading down to the valley and finding somewhere to camp for tonight. I'm heading up to the last high point of the day and then I'm heading down into the valley to look for a camping spot for the night. Just approaching Capel-y-Ffin down in the valley. Slight change of plan. Instead of wild camping tonight, I've decided to stop at a campsite in Capel-y-Ffin. So this is the Grange Trekking Centre. And they do like horse trekking in the summer, so people come here and ride horses around the area. But they've also got this campsite, and I think they've got glamping and B&B as well. So I thought this is much more luxurious than trying to find somewhere to camp in the valley, because it looked a bit steep-sided to me as I was coming down into the village. So now I'm going to settle down. Tomorrow I'm hoping to go up to Twimper Mountain, and then I'll be going to Crickhowell, where I'll be staying in a hotel tomorrow night. So until tomorrow, good night. Today it's about a 17-mile walk to Crickhowell. So I think I'm going up onto a long ridge and I'll be following that all the way to the town. The mountains are starting to get a bit bigger now, because yesterday my highest height was 679 metres. Today I'm going up onto a mountain that's 811 metres. And of course they'll be getting higher as I cross the Brecon Beacons. So hoping to get some really good views on the way. Just got onto the ridge, so I'm heading northwest to Twimper, and then from there I'll be heading south for the rest of the day down to Crickhowell. There's a really nice path that goes up to the top, It's quite a nice walk this from Capel-y-Ffin. The first part's a bit steep, but after that it levels out quite a bit. And this would make a really nice one-day walk, I guess, if you were travelling around Wales in a motorhome. You like stop at the trekking centre and then just spend a day coming up to the top here. Although I would guess in July and August it would get really busy up here. Just arrived at Twymper. Really nice views from here. So this is looking northwards, looking westwards, and this is the route I'll be taking southwards towards Crickhowell. I'll be following this ridge. Then after Crickhowell, I'm spending 4 days walking to Llandovery. I think I'm heading over those mountains over in the distance. I'm walking in towards the west, so I think I'll be following a ridge over the next few days, and that's the main part of the Brecon Beacons. I think that's the highest point, so quite looking forward to that. So just going to have a little break and then continue onwards. So from here I'll be heading to the 811 metre high point. It's got a Welsh name which I can't really pronounce, so I'm just going to put the name at the bottom of the screen when I get there. I think it might be pronounced Warn Fac, but it's Welsh for small mountain. That's the way I came from this morning. Big long ridge heading down and then up to here. That's looking to where I'll be heading over the next few days. I think it's Pontypool. I think that's how it's pronounced. The highest mountain in the Brecon Beacons. I'll be going there, I think, on the second day of the walk from Crickhowell. So I hope it's nice weather like this. There'll be some fantastic views up there. Just going to have a little break and then carry on to Crickhowell. I think I might load this video tonight, upload it tonight, because when I get to Llandovery, I'm going to have an absolute ton of footage. I'm going to have well over an hour of footage. So I think I might have about 20 minutes of footage now. So I think when I get to Crickhowell tonight, I'm going to upload this video. And then I can start from scratch again with the next video. I think that's the best option. Otherwise, I'm going to have far too much data on my GoPro. Continuing to my next high point. I think I'm following this path now. The path follows this ridge that curves right around to the south. So I hope to get some more lovely views while walking along there. I'm heading for that high point just there, so when I get there I'm going to have my next little break and admire the scenery. I think this hill is called Pen Twin Glass. And from here, I'm going up to there. I forgot the name of it. I'll just put the name at the bottom of the screen. That's a 719 metre mountain. And then from there, it's all downhill to the town. I think this is Pen Alt Mar. This is the highest point now. It's all downhill to the town. I think I'm heading along this ridge now, that other high point there, and then it's a steep drop down into Crickhowell. This is looking westwards again. Should be able to see Crickhowell soon. So from here I'm heading down to Table Mountain. There used to be a Iron Age hill fort there, so I'm hoping that the ramparts are still quite visible. And then from there it's just a downhill walk into the town centre. Just approaching Crickhowell now. Just over there, that's Table Mountain. And just to the right is the town. So I should be there pretty soon. Just approaching Table Mountain. That's the route I'll be taking up to Pontypool. Just arrived in the centre of Crickhowell. Well, that was a really nice day's walk. I think that was the most scenic route I've done since leaving Land's End, and I was also very lucky with the weather. So now I'm going to go over to my hotel and upload this and then prepare for my next little walk. So until next time, bye.